Hey, Richard. Good to see you again. Thank you very much, everybody, and welcome to High Rollers. Skill, strategy, sabotage are these unpredictable dice. They're the elements we have for you as our players try to win prizes totaling over $17,000 that we're about to put on our game board. And that's just our first game with a lot to follow after that in ensuing games. Then whoever wins a 2 out of 3 game match goes on to play the big numbers for $10,000 in cash. And it could happen to one of these lucky people. Say hello to Mona Leek from Oak Ridge, Tennessee. She is our current challenger. She's a homemaker and a volunteer. You worked for Easter Seals for a long time, didn't you?
Right.
How many years?
I was a volunteer with Easter Seals for 14 years. I served as president for 2 years, 2 consecutive years.
That's great work.
And we do great work for the handicapped children and adults.
And you're doing good work here with these dice, too, by the way. Congratulations on both counts. You have $12,680 so far as our challenger. Say hello to our champion over here, Richard Harrison from Tucson, Arizona. Richard, with $10,050 so far. He's a jingle writer who enjoys scuba diving, and I understand you do a lot of underwater photography, huh?
I sure do. When I find time, I like to go to Mexico. I was scuba diving in the Caribbean.
It's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
Hey, Richard,
if I can get it out.
Welcome back. On our last show, each of you won a game. This is the tiebreaker. And, of course, for a new game, the final game in this match, we need prizes. And we have some good ones, too. Take a look. Dean Goss, what do we have in column 1?
This collection, crafted by skilled artisans, is fashioned from fossilized stones, indigenous to the South Pacific. Color variations and other markings are natural features, furnished by Artisan Collection. And add this to your collection. It's Krementz Jewelry's 14-karat yellow gold pendant, designed with 3 genuine emeralds and 2 full-cut diamonds, furnished by Krementz Jewelry. This jeweled column has a value of $1,350.
Let's go to the center column and see what Dean had for us there.
The combining of 2 art forms can be found in great detail in these Chinese figurines. Ivory head and hands and cloisonné bodies, furnished by Barron's Melrose. These lovely ladies will look perfect in this hand-painted, lacquered finished curio cabinet, featuring glass shelves and pagoda top, furnished by Paul Sy Furniture Manufacturer. It gives the column a value of $2,980.
And finally, in column 3, Dean, what do we find?
It's a High Rollers version of a Robin the Races called Dice Derby, where one roll of the die could give you a sure bet worth $1,000, or an even better bet, a brand new car. This Mazda MX-6 Sports Coupe. It comes standard with a 2.2-liter overhead cam engine, patented independent rear suspension, plus many luxury features. Furnished by Mazda, it gives the column a potential value of $13,425 and the potential game a value of $17,755.
Let's see the numbers now. Here they come, lined up for us. Hot column for this game, players. Column 3, meaning a roll of a 12, gives you a chance at the Dice Derby game and a possible car worth over $13,000 is that column. Here's your first question, players. If I said you had met your Waterloo, would it mean you'd had a victory or suffered a defeat? Richard?
Suffered a defeat.
Yeah, Waterloo, suffered a defeat. Let's see if you can win this final game.
Coming out, let's go.
As our champion.
Let me get a 12.
Each of you have a game apiece. What does he roll? 6 and 4.
6 and 4.
10.
Let me take this 1, 2, 3, and 4.
1, 2, 3, and 4. All righty. Here's your next question. If you practice monotheism, do you believe in having one wife or one God? Richard?
One God.
One God. Monotheism, yes. Pick them up, Richard. Bad rolls, 3, 4, and 10. You want to roll them or give them to Mona?
I'm going to give them to Mona.
Mona, you roll them. The match is at stake. 3, 4, and 10. Stay away from those 3. She'd love a 7. For the Dice Derby game, does she come up with it? 8. Good roll, though.
I'll take the 8.
All right, 8 in column 2. You got it. You hear the word space, the final frontier. Are you watching Star Wars? All right, Richard?
Star Trek.
You got it.
Yeah.
Star Trek. That's what you'd be watching. Now, what do you want to do, Richard? Roll them or give them to her?
Ladies first.
I think if he gave them to you last time, he's going to give them to you this time. Mona, the good rolls are 5, 6, 7, 9, 11, and 12.
All right, give me that 7.
The match is at stake. She'd love to play Dice Derby. She has rolled a 10, and that's a bad roll. And Richard, you continue as our champion. Well, congratulations again, Richard. Let's see, you picked up totals thus far of $10,150, $100 for that game, and the right to go up against the big numbers in just a moment for an additional $10,000. Well, Mona, You played a good game. You leave us hardly empty-handed. $12,680 as you go back to Tennessee.
Fantastic. Thank
Delighted
you
to
very
meet you.
Thank you.
Give all of our friends in Tennessee
I
hello.
sure
All
will.
right.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Mona.
Good luck, Richard.
Richard, we're going to put the spotlight on you now, as you know, to play the big numbers for a chance at $10,000 in cold, hard cash. Here comes Casey with the golden dice. Take a look at those. Talk to them for a moment while we take a commercial break. We'll talk to the folks about some good products, pay a few bills, and we'll be right back to see if you can win 10 grand. Don't go away, everybody.
Now back to High Rollers and Wink.
Richard, with $10,150, you have the chance to add to that by a considerable margin now, as you have a chance to knock off these 9 numbers. $100 a number, but get them all off. I'll pay you $10,000 in cash. And you know that these ever-present insurance markers are here. If you throw a double, this can get you out of trouble, meaning if you throw a number that can't be made, you get a free roll. You know that. So let's get started, Richard.
All right.
Talk to those dice and bring them on home.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here we go. 10 grand.
Big numbers.
And his first roll is an 8.
I'll take the 8.
All right, and off comes the big orange 8. You have $100 in your pocket, Richard.
Okay, all right.
$10,000
Let's go.
at stake.
Big numbers.
Seems so
Big
easy.
numbers. Let's go.
5.
5. I'll take the 5.
All right, off comes the
Thank you.
5. People get so near and yet so far sometimes.
Okay, all right. Let's go for doubles there.
$200 so far. There's a double. Yeah, 4 the hard way. Hard way 4. There you go.
I'll take the 4, please.
All right, off comes the 4, leaving the 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 9, and all the combinations in between. Richard.
Doubles again. Doubles again. Doubles again.
Does it get another double? Huh? 9.
9. I'll take the 9.
All right, off comes the 9. Yeah, got rid of that big pesky 9 there.
Gosh.
Richard, you up to $400, reaching for $10,000.
All right, magic
you got one
dice.
double,
Only
trying to
good
come up with
numbers.
another
Only
mark.
good numbers. Only good numbers.
He
Only good
rolls
numbers.
a 2 and a 4.
The 6. I'll take the 6.
Off comes the 6. All righty, Richard. 1, 2, 3, 7.
Okay, 4 left. 4 good numbers. Let's go. Only good
He
numbers.
has rolled a 5. You can do it.
I'll take the 3 and the 2.
3 and the 2 come off, leaving only the 7 and the 1. How about an 8 the hard way? Hard way 8, you got 1 insurance marker. 7 and 1, 4 and 4, 5 and 3.
Let's go. 8.
How about an 8 for $10,000? Does he do it?
8.
6. And you can't do it. So I'm going to have to take that insurance marker. So now you need either an 8 or a double. Richard, we're pulling for you. Come on.
All right.
Richard. $700 so far. $10,000.
Let's go.
If you can make an 8.
One time for the family. Let's
How
go.
about a 5 and a 3?
8.
Double. 6. You get another roll. Let's bring him back. Gives you an insurance marker, but you need to roll that right now. Come on, Richard. 8. Everybody wants to see you do it. Everybody wants you to win, including me. Does he do it? 5. No, he doesn't do it. Leaving the 7 and the 1 up there, Richard. Boy, it seems so easy. It looks easy, doesn't it? So you added, what, $700 to your score, taking you up to $10,850 total. You're still the champ and about to meet a brand new challenger right now. Everybody say hello to Janine Jackson, originally from Richmond, Virginia. Shake hands with our champion over here, Janine. By the way, Janine, if she looks familiar, is a returning contestant, and always an effort to be fair. We made a mistake when she was here before, so she's back to give it another roll. Janine, welcome to our show.
Thanks.
Janine, if I remember right, you're a party manager for a catering company, right?
That's exactly right.
Well, I know you're glad to be back, and we're glad to have you here, too. All right, so let's get going. You know Janine from past experience, and as does Richard. We need prizes to start a new match, and here they come. In column 1, Dean Goss, what do we have?
It's a complete kitchen. A tap-in kitchen featuring side-by-side refrigerator that contains chilled water dispenser and automatic ice maker. Plus, an electric range with self-cleaning oven and a big microwave oven on top. Then a heavy-duty built-in dishwasher with 2 stainless steel revolving arms and 10 timer selections. And lastly, a trash compactor that compresses trash to 1/4 its normal volume. All furnished by Tappan and valued at $3,440.
And moving right next door in column 2.
It's Sopper Furs of Beverly Hills striped muskrat jacket. Should turn any evening into a special event. Traditional quality with new styles by a top designer. Furnished by Sopper Furs of Beverly Hills. And now you're ready to take off to Zurich, Switzerland. We'll fly you aboard a giant jet where you may enjoy the comfort and in-flight services of Northwest Airlines. There you'll spend a week at the Hotel Zurich, a modern deluxe hotel in the heart of Zurich on the Lamo River. Featuring indoor swimming pool, fitness club, and shopping arcade. Enjoy Swiss hospitality furnished by Hotel Zurich. It gives the column a value of $7,020.
Let's don't stop till we finish in column 3.
It's a 6-day houseboat vacation for 10 people at Lake Mead. You'll relax with all the conveniences of home, enjoy clear water, clean air, and quiet wilderness. A memorable houseboat vacation furnished by 7 Crown Resorts. And for additional fun in the water, it's the Addictor 245 Deluxe quarter-pounder boat. Give this boat a chance. You'll be amazed by its spectacular performance. All components are state-of-the-art, top quality. Furnished by Addictor Boats, it gives the column a value of $7,513 and a board value of $17,973.
Sounds good to me. Here come the numbers. You got to deal with these. Hot column for the game, everybody, is column 1, meaning a roll of a 10 will give you a complete kitchen worth $3,440. However, we're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back as we continue with a new match between Janine and Richard right after this.
Now back to Wink and more high rollers.
Okay, we got the prizes, we got the numbers up there, and here we go. The first question in this new match. Who's married to Gilda Radner? Is it Gene Wilder, Robin Williams, or David Letterman? How about it, Janine?
Gene Wilder.
You got it. Gilda Radner and Gene Wilder. Take these wild dice and give them a roll, Janine.
All right, wild dice. I want to go to Zurich.
Talking to those dice. She's good at it. 4 and 6.
10.
How about a 10?
Okay. I'm going to take the 6, 1, and the 3.
6, 1, and the 3. So be it. Leaving only the 9 in column 2. According to the Book of Health, will you probably burn off more calories making love for an hour or shoveling snow for an hour? Richard?
Shoveling snow for an hour.
You got it. Shoveling snow. Yeah, that takes all sorts of calories. Now, what do you want to do? Only a 3 is a bad roll. You want to roll them or give them to Janine? Come on, Richard. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pass.
All right, Janine. He must feel like you're going to roll a 3. Let's see if it happens. Stay away from that 3.
9. I want to go to Zurich.
First
Zurich,
game up
9,
the grab. Then it's 7.
7. I'll take the 5 and the 2.
5 and a 2. All righty. That clears column 1. You got the kitchen. Can you use that? Worth $3,440.
I don't cook much, but sure.
You'll find a way to use it if you
Yeah.
win the game. What's the difference between a hog and a pig? Is it age, sex, or size? Richard.
Size.
No age. Difference between a hog and a pig? Probably nobody's ever asked you that before. All right, Janine, the bad rolls are 3, 5, 6, and 10. What do you want to do? Roll them or give them to Richard?
Richard, you're a nice guy, and I'm going to
She returns the favor, Richard. She lets you roll 3, 5, 6, or 10. Stay away from them. They're bad rolls.
Give me a 9. Give me a 9.
He'd love a 9 to clear column 2 for that Zurich trip.
9.
Comes up with a 9. He got it.
Yes!
Cleared column 2.
Give me a 9, please.
All right, that gives you the trip to Zurich and the beautiful fox fur worth over $7,000 if you win the game. Desdemona or Katharina? Who was Othello's beautiful and... All right, Janine?
Desdemona.
Desdemona was Othello's beautiful and faithful wife. Pick them up, Janine. Good rolls of 4, 7, 8, 11, and 12. You want to roll them or give them to him?
No, Richard, hi.
Richard, you get to
They're
roll
all yours.
again. Hey, listen, you pulled off a 9 last time.
Yep.
You can
I can do it. I
knock
can do
off
it. I can
something
do
in
it.
column 3.
Any good numbers. Any good
Both
numbers.
the
Any good
houseboat
numbers.
trip.
An 8. I'll take the 8.
That's a good roll. Off
Yeah.
comes the 8. All right, a 7 and a 4. Boy, an 11 would be a good roll next time, wouldn't it? Who usually looks more alike, fraternal twins or identical twins? Richard?
Identical.
You got it.
All
They look
right.
more alike. What do you want to do with the dice, Richard?
I'm going to pass it.
Janine, you get the dice.
All right.
The good rolls are 4, 7, and 11. 4, 7, and 11.
Come on, I want an 11.
7 and 4 for a boat and a houseboat trip. Does she do it? It's a 7. She does it. And off comes the 7, leaving only the 4 in column 3 for the boat and the houseboat. In mythology, did everything that King Midas touched turn to bad luck? Or Richard? Gold is right. Yes, everything turned to gold. All right, only one good roll. You know what that is.
I am going to pass.
Nobody has an insurance marker. Janine, you got to roll a 4 or a double to stay alive in this game. You need a 4.
All right, come
Roll
on,
a 4 and you get a kitchen. Did she do it? 7. No. Game goes to Richard. Well, that was a good hot game between you two. Richard came out on top. You picked up, Richard, by winning that, the beautiful fox fur, the trip to Zurich, Switzerland. Added to your prior winnings, your total now, Richard, is $17,870. Of that, $6,700 is in cash. However, Janine is still smiling because she knows that it takes 2 out of 3 to win a match. You're still very much alive. So let's go on to the next game, shall we? And for that, we need prizes. Dean, take a look at column 1 with us and tell us what we find.
It's the It Takes Two game, where with a couple rolls of the die, you can win the Wrangler. Continuing the tradition that made the Jeep a legend, this open-air model features room for 4 and offers personal control, comfort, and the flexibility to enjoy both on- and off-road driving. Furnished by Jeep Corporation, which brings the potential value of this column up to $12,680.
And in the middle column, Sir Goss.
You'll be ready to hit the slopes and attack the moguls with these high-quality skis and bindings. And to complete your skiing needs and ensure a fun outing, it's these ski poles, all furnished by Herman Sporting Goods. Now, let's go skiing for 4 days to historic Telluride, Colorado. Enjoy the blue skies, snow-capped peaks, and gold-blatant history of the Rocky Mountains. We'll fly 4 of you to Colorado aboard a giant jet, where you may enjoy the comfort and in-flight services of Continental Airlines. Now thrill to skiing on Colorado's powdery snow when you stay at the Viking Suite Hotel, set in the rugged and beautiful San Juan Mountain Range. The vacation package brings the value of this column to $5,890.
And let's not forget column 3. Here we go.
Furnished by Charles & Charles, this imported antique European stove has warmed many hearts over the years on cold winter nights. And it holds 2 tickets for you to fly to London. Aboard a giant jet where you may enjoy the comfort and in-flight services of Northwest Airlines. You'll see the best of Great Britain as BritRail takes you on the 7-night Great Britain Express tour, which includes Plymouth, the Cotswolds, a cruise on Lake Windermere, a Scottish Highland supper, and the farewell dinner at an elegant stately home. Furnished by BritRail, it gives the column a value of $6,449 and the board an entire value of $25,019.
Ooh, and that's only for this game with much more to follow. Here are the way the numbers line up for game 2. Hot column for this game, Janine and Richard, is column 1, meaning a roll of an 11 will give you the chance to play It Takes Two for over $12,000. We're going to take a commercial break, and we promise to be right back.
If you'd like to be a contestant on High Rollers and you're going to be in the Los Angeles area, please call 213-852-4121 between 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. Pacific time. And now back to more of High Rollers and Wink Martindale.
Richard has the first game. Janine, you need this one to even things up. To get control of the dice, answer this, yes or no. Just answer yes or no. Did Princess Diana of England graduate from the American equivalent of high school? How about it, Janine?
Yes.
No, she didn't. Oddly enough, no, she did not. Don't you touch those dice, Janine. Yeah, Richard, they're yours. All right, everything's good. Here we go. Scared Janine to death here.
Coming out. Let's go for 11. 11. One time. 11. 11. Let's go. 11.
We got a 7.
7. I'll take the 2 and the 5, please.
All right, the 2 and the 5. 1 in column 1, 1 in column 2. According to George Bernard Shaw, what is it that's such a wonderful thing, it's a crime to waste it on children? Television, youth, or education? Janine.
Education.
No, it's a crime to waste youth on the young. Have you ever heard that? You have now. Richard, all the good rolls.
All right.
They're all
9.
good.
9 for the car. 9 for the car. I need a car.
And he has
Need a car.
rolled
9 for the car.
6.
I'll take the 6.
6 in column 3, all righty? Answer yes or no to this, Janine and Richard. Yes or no. Is Frank Sinatra married? Richard?
Yes.
Absolutely. To his lovely Barbara. They live in Palm Springs, California. Richard, 1 bad roll. 6.
I'll roll.
1 bad roll. You're going to roll them anyway, all right? Stay away from the 6.
Let's go for a 9. 9 for the car. 9 for the car. 9, 9, 9, 9.
A 7.
7. I'll
Good roll.
take this, the 3 and 4, please.
3 and the 4. Having trouble making up his mind. If you mix saltpeter, sulfur, and charcoal, will you come up with gunpowder? Richard. Yes, gunpowder. You got it. He didn't even need the choice. Richard, the good rolls, 7, 8, 9, and 10. What do you want to do?
I'm going to pass him.
Janine, to be such a nice person, you wouldn't know that to look at him. He's going to let you roll the dice. 7, 8, 9, and 10. That's what you need.
And it's going to be a 9. Come on, dice.
7, 8, 9, 10, or a double.
Give me a 9.
It's a 10. That's a good roll.
Woo!
One way to do it.
9 and 1.
9 and 1, clearing column 3 for the trip to London and that antique stove worth $6,449. Yours to keep, Janine, if you win the game, and you sure need this game. Legally, can you write your will on a Kleenex, yes or no? Richard?
Yes.
Absolutely. You can write it on anything, actually. Yes, you can. All right, Richard, again, decision time, 7 and 8. I think I know what you're going to do, but will you pass the dice?
Yes.
Janine, you got to roll a 7, an 8, or a double to stay alive, not only in this game, but in this match.
Oh, I know. Come
You
on,
need this
dice.
game, 7, 8, or double.
8, 8, 8, 8.
Boy, you got a beautiful... It's a double. Yeah. And you need to roll again right now. Well, that would to put you out of this match. You got a double, get a free roll. Again, you need a 7 or an 8 or a double to stay alive in the match. 7 or an 8. Does she do it? She got a 6. No, and Richard continues as our champion. Congratulations to you, Richard. Thank you. You didn't win any prizes, but picked up another $100, taking your championship total to $17,970 cash and prizes. And Janine, although you didn't win cash or prizes on this your second time around, we do have some nice parting gifts for you, and it was nice seeing you again. Thank you for playing high rollers.
Being here.
Thank you, Janine. Good luck to you.
Thanks.
Richard, what does that bell mean? Are we out of time? I believe we are. The spotlight will be on you first thing on the next show, Richard, as we play the big numbers with you for $10,000 in cash. That's what we'll do first thing on the next show. So we have Crystal and KC coming out here to join me as we say goodbye. We hope to see you next time. Please join us for High Rollers. Goodbye, everybody.
Some of our parting contestants will receive Simple Green, the revolutionary water-activated cleaner and degreaser. Simple Green, the heavy-duty concentrate that is non-toxic, non-flammable, and biodegradable. And Cool Vapor Hank's Craft Humidifier adds moisture to dry room air for up to 20 hours. Hank's Craft Humidifier from Gerber Products Company. Plus Gold Line, the second-best source of vitamins after Mother Nature. Gold Line, the brand name in vitamins. And this microwave cooking guide that teaches you to cook automatically for your microwave. Furnished by Tappan, manufacturers of fine appliances.
Take a captivating look at the dangerous world of high finance investigation. Discover a private eye named Matt Houston, returning weeknights at 6, only on Coffee Stereo TV 20.
We're like an hour and a half away from the Perry Mason specials right here on Coffee Stereo TV 20. So stay tuned. Guess what's next? The $100,000 Pyramid.
This has been a Merrill Heater production in association with Century Towers Productions.